Hi everyone. Okay, so we are going to go over all of the steps that we learned in class last week. And these first are just to walk through it, and then we will do a second video with a little bit of music to practice them. But I just want to be sure you guys have these down. They're pretty basic steps in dance, in musical theater and jazz and things like that. And so probably some of you may know all of them, or at least most of them, and for some this may be a beginning. So we'll start slow and then we'll speed them up a little bit. But this is just a basic vocabulary, and if you get all of these, kind of under your belt over the next several sessions together, they'll be the basis of all the choreography that we do. I mean, not that we won't add a few more things to kind of jazz it up, but it'll give you a really nice grounding. So the first thing that we're going to do simply is, in any warm-up, is, we'll start with a little walking, a little marching. Probably most of us are really familiar with doing that kind of thing, so we don't need to spend much time on that today. The next thing that we will do are side touches, so step, touch, touch, step, touch. So let's just do 8 of those to each side because they're pretty basic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Now, clearly you can do these to different directions. So we can also go and front, touch, back, touch, front, touch, back, touch, front, touch, back, touch, front, touch, back, touch. Easy peasy so far, right? Okay, good. Now, we're gonna do step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. I'll start them out slowly and then we'll gain a little bit of speed. So, going to your left end. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. So let's bring those up to tempo a little bit. Ready? And step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. This is a really great basic step to have under your belt because you can jazz it up with hands, all kinds of stuff as we go along. So, that'll be fun to add to. So I'd like to try this going multi-directions, and it's just basically the same step. It's just that you will angle yourself off at a diagonal or to the back or to the side or whatever. So let's just try that. Oh, by the way, you may notice I'm wearing these very attractive, big old honky Hoka tennis shoes. They are great support for the feet, but I'm doing it because I know that we had foot issues last week in class, given trying to dance in tennis shoes on that floor, and that it was frustrating for people who were trying to do it. So today I wanted to do all of our steps in tennis shoes, and actually you'll see I'm on a carpet, so it doesn't, allow you to turn or spin or anything at all. And I wanted to do this to sort of give us all, if we had any foot shoe issues, to give us steps that we could all do together so that you can wear your shoes in class too if you want to. So anyway, here we go. Step together, step, touch. We're gonna kind of change directions on it. Just follow me. And step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch, angle, step, touch, step together, step, touch, side, touch, and step together, step, touch, back angle, step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch, face the other way, step, touch, step together, step, touch, angle, step, touch, angle, step, touch, side, and front again, touch, and step together, step, touch. There you go, right? So we made sort of a full circle, but we were just mixing it up a little bit with the angle that we were facing as we were going around. Okay, let's add one more thing to the step together, step, touch. A little bit of a, fancy it up a little bit. We're gonna go step together, step, kick, step together, step, kick. Same thing, except instead of touching, you kick. So, step together, step, kick, step together, step, kick, step together, step, kick, step together, step, kick. One more time, together, step, kick, step together, step, kick. Got it? Okay, now I'm gonna back up a little bit for this next one. A lot of you have done this step before, whether in like folk dance or dancing the hora or whatever. It's the grapevine. And I'm gonna back up and let's see, let's go to your right first. So you are going to step, let's see, give me just a second. Okay, you are gonna step on your right foot, cross over with your left in the front, step out to the side with your right foot again, cross over with your left to the back, and then you step out to the side. So every time that you're on your right foot, you're stepping out to the side, and with your left foot, you're either crossing the front or back, and you're alternating it. So it's kind of like braiding, actually, with your feet. So let's just do that again, same direction. Go to your right, and step out first with your right foot, and step, cross left, step, cross back left, step, cross left, and then step, and here I go out of the camera, cross back, okay? I'm gonna speed that up just a little bit, going that same direction, step, cross, step, cross, step, cross, and here I go, step across, okay? We can go it even a little bit faster once you've kind of got that basic down. And by the way, you can always just rewind the video a little bit, so go over it again slowly if you need to. Here we go, and step, cross front, step, cross back, step, cross front, and step, cross back. Now you can go on for infinity, or at least as far as your space will allow you to go, just doing that same step. Let's take it the other direction. So we're gonna go to your left. So we're gonna step out, is that right? Yeah, yes, that's right. So I have to reverse everything in order to film this. So, all right, so we're gonna step out with your left foot, cross over front with your right, step left, cross over back with your right, step, step left, cross over, and there you go. So let's repeat that again. Are you ready? Step out with your left foot, and left, cross over right, left, cross behind, left and front, and left behind. Okay, one more time. Here we go. And step out with your left, cross over, left, back, left, right, cross over, and left, back. Let's speed it up a little bit. Here we go. And bump, 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 bump. And you just keep doing that pattern as long as you want to. And as you know, most likely, you can do this in a circle so that you can just keep going around and around and around and around as long as you feel like you want to keep going. So the next step that we're going to do is, it's not exactly the same thing, but it has a similar idea. And I told you about this in class last week. It's from ballet, it's French. It's called pas de bourrée. Pas, P-A-S, meaning simply step. Bourrée are those lovely little ballet things. If I could go up on tiptoe much, which I can't, it would be like this. You could see people floating across the space doing bourrées. But these are just, the reason it's called this is because you could do a step, bourrée, down again. It's just backside front, really, is what it is. So we're gonna go to your right. You are going to start with your left foot behind, and you're gonna go back to your right side, and then cross over with your front foot again. That's it, pas de bourrée. It's just 3 steps. So again, going to your right and stepping out with your right foot. Let's see, sorry. Stepping behind with your left foot first. And so you sort of start this way. In a ballet position, it would be like this. But we're just gonna go and back, side, cross over front with your left. And then you repeat it to go the other direction. So now you've got your right foot back. So you're gonna go step right, step left, cross over right. And then you can reverse it back and forth, just to kind of keep practicing it. So you're gonna go step left, cross right, step left, and then with your right foot, and back, side, right, forward. And now you've got your left back, back, side, front, back, side, front, back, side, front. We're gradually increasing our speed. Back, side, front. Pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée and pas de bourrée. Let's do that a few more times. Just keep going back and forth just to kind of get that feel of this step in your body. We will be using this from time to time. It's a basic step. It gives you some cool things to do in terms of some dances. Yeah? Okay, so hopefully you have a bit of a sense of that now. Let's see, let me just see something. We'll add a kick later. Let's move on. Okay, so we had trouble with the 3-step turn in class the other day. And I think there were several layers of issues with it, but one big one, of course, was people who are wearing tennis shoes couldn't turn because the shoe didn't let you do that on that floor. So instead of doing that turn, we're gonna do a simplified turn, but just so you guys get a sense of it. And it's just simply gonna be a half-step turn. So you're gonna step out with your left foot and then turn to the back, and then that's it. And then step out with your left foot again and turn to the front, and that's it. Now you can see I'm not really spinning much because of this floor and because of these shoes, but I do want you guys to know how to do this. Step, turn. So bring your left foot forward and just spin around. Bring your left foot forward and spin around. Bring your left foot forward. You're actually spinning around on kind of the balls of both feet. For those of you who have bunion issues, which moi as well, you don't go up much on your toe, just a little bit on the ball to give you enough to turn around, right? Okay, so you step and you turn. 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 Step and turn. If anybody has issues with these, we can go over them in class again next Thursday, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's work on the jazz square. Now, I know a lot of you already know the jazz square, and it's taught several different ways. I'm gonna teach you the way that people often do it, and then I'm gonna show you my favorite way, and you may have a favorite way too. As long as it's in the right number of counts and it's in a square, it's fine in this class. So last week, the way we were teaching it, and let's do it this way to start with, is I'm gonna ask you to, let me think which direction first. Let's step forward with your right foot, cross over with your left, step back with your right, step back with your left, step forward with your right. So we're gonna speed this up, but I wanted you to see it slowly because it is in a square pattern. 2 back, 2 forward, right? Back part of the square, front part of the square. Back part of the square, front part of the square. So again, let's just walk that. So step forward with your right foot, cross over with your left, step back right, step back left, step forward right. Let's do it again. And cross over, step, cross over, front, cross over left, front, cross over left, front. Okay, so now let's reverse that. We're gonna step forward instead now on your left foot and cross over with your right. So it will look like this. Step forward left, cross over right, step back left, step back right, step forward, cross, back, back, forward left, cross over right, back, back, forward left, cross over right, back, back, one more time, forward left, cross over right, back, back. Very good. So let's just speed those up a couple of times, and then I'll show you a different way to do it, which is really not different at all, just a little bit different way to start. Okay, so let's repeat. Let's see, let's have you step forward with your right first, cross over left, and we'll just bring it up to tempo a little bit more. Are you ready? And step forward right, cross left, and back, back, left, right, back, back, left, right, back, back, and left, right, back, back. Very good. Let's reverse it. Step forward left, cross over right, and left, right, back, back, left, right, back, back, left, right, back, back, and left, right, back, back. Now, you may have learned it the way I did initially, and if you did and you want to do it this way, great. If you didn't learn it anyway, just keep doing it the way we just did it. But the way that I learned it initially was not to take that first step forward. It was just to cross, back, back, forward, cross, back, back, forward. That may be confusing. If it is, ignore everything I just did, okay? But if you like doing it that way and you already know how to do that, then feel free. Okay, let's see, moving on. That was jazz square. Let's do step kicks, okay? These are fun. We're gonna use a lot of these in a lot of different dances, and this is a place to use jazz hands. But first, before we add hands, let's just do kicks. So let me show you first, and then we'll slow it down a little bit. We're just gonna go forward, and I'm gonna kick on a diagonal though. So I'm gonna step forward, left, kick right, right, kick left, kick. Okay, so, and then let's change it up. So I'm gonna step forward left this time first. Left, kick, right, kick, left, kick, right, kick. Okay, that's all it is. It makes it look a little bit fancier and professional if instead of doing straightforward kicks, which we can do too at times, if you're kind of giving it a little bit of a pop, crossing over on a diagonal, right? Yeah, like that. Whew. And then that can go into other things like a knee and a kick. But, you know, we'll get to that later. Okay, so let's have a little jazz hands here, a little Fosse. I know a lot of you have done some of that, but it's like you imagine that light is just shooting out of your fingers, and so that you get some really good energy going with your hands, okay? This time though, we're gonna just kind of shimmy, shake our jazz hands. So let's step forward, first of all, with your right foot, and then kick with your left foot. And ready? And step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick. And then let's go back. Step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick. That's it. Step kicks, we will use a lot of those. Let's see, let's do step drags. This is going to be kind of a challenge in tennis shoes and on a rug. However, we may not always be in tennis shoes or on a rug, and it may be able to be a little bit more effective. So the way this works is you are going to, let's have you go to your right first. So you're going to step out and then just drag this foot in. And then you're going to repeat it to the other side. Step out and drag this foot in. Step out and drag, step out and drag. So you're gonna go, let's start this way. You're gonna go to your right, and you're gonna step out with your right foot and step and drag and step. If you make it a nice wide step, you get more of a drag, more of a drag, more of a drag. And I'm finishing by kind of bringing my right foot in and ending on my toe a little bit to kind of give it a little bit of a pop and a pop and a pop and a pop. Now, what's kind of fun is to add arms to this so that it looks a little bit more professional, sort of a Fred Astaire kind of thing, or Gene Kelly. So when you step out, you spread both of your arms out along with your leg so that you're like, and out, drag, out, in, out, in, out, in. And you'll notice that I am tilting with my, the same arm that's down as the leg that's dragging, so that you mirror it like this. Yeah, like that. And it's a cool step to add in the right spot in the music and a dance. Great. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the Charleston. We're just going to do the simple Charleston right now, the basic of a step, which is step, touch, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to do any of this kind of stuff because, oh my gosh, trying to do that in tennis shoes on a rug, nah. And that's more advanced anyway. Some of you probably already know it, but if you don't, We'll probably work into that eventually, but right now let's just get the basic Charleston down. So I'm going to ask you to step forward first on your right foot and then touch forward with your left. So bum, bum. And then you're going to step back with your left, bum, bum. So it goes, and I think that's right. Again, I'm transposing, but step forward, right, touch left, and back, touch right. Bum, bum, pretty simple. Bum, bum, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, and step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. And you'll notice that with those steps, it's just step, point forward, and step, point back. You'll notice though with the arms that I'm doing kind of a basic Charleston arm. There's lots of ways to do Charleston arms, but I'm doing, so if I'm stepping forward with my right leg and touching, then my right arm is forward as my left leg is out. And then when I go to the back, the opposite leg is forward. Bum, bum, bum. Oh no, sorry about that. It's the opposite arm is leg when you go front, and then the same arm goes forward when you go back. Do bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Okay, so that's the basic Charleston. If we need to go over that more in class, we can certainly do it, and we'll get a little fancier with it as we go along. In fact, I'll show you the next fancy step with that. Again, starting with the right leg forward would be step, kick, step and bend down to touch, step, kick, step and bend down to touch, bum, 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 right? So that's kind of basically it. So that's basically the steps that we're going to learn for now. And next thing I'm going to do is put these steps, not necessarily in that order, to a little bit of music, okay? So if you want to try these steps to some music, then check the next video out, okay? Bye, you guys. Thanks.